All right, so I wanted to invite you to go through this 6 week challenge with me. After starting this page, this Instagram page, I realized that there are a lot of you guys that are actually stuck right now. So I wanted to help, and I wanted to do it in a organized manner. So I created a outline of a 6 week challenge that we could do to get you moving forward, to get you unstuck, so you can break free and grow and lead your family with confidence. All right, life is too short to stay stuck. So I wanted to see if I could help. Again, the problem is a lot of you guys are stuck. All right, so maybe you're working hard, but you feel like you're going through the motions. You know, maybe you're drained, you're unmotivated, and you're unsure of how to change things. Maybe your health, your career, and your relationships aren't where you want them to be. All right, does that sound familiar? Now, the reality of staying stuck is that you're going to have a lack of energy. You're going to have poor health, whether it's mental or physical, less patience with your family, right? You're going to have no career direction. You're going to feel unfulfilled, and you're going to still build that financial stress. Your marriage might suffer, more arguments, less connection with your wife. So here's a question. If nothing changes, where will you be a year from now? Really think about that. And then what happens if you break free? This is where you gain more confidence, right? You have more energy. You're more present with your family. Okay, you have clear goals, which leads to inspired action, which leads to a career and income growth. You get a stronger mindset. You get better relationships, happier home life. And it all starts with one decision, okay? To commit to making a change. Now, the challenge, I wanted to, keep it simple, okay? Simple 5-step process to help you break free and grow over the next 6 weeks, okay? And the beginning of this, like the first 4 steps might take you, a couple days, maybe even a week. The majority of this challenge will be creating your process. Okay, but either way, this is what we're going to cover. Step 1 is create your vision. All right, define what unstuck looks like for you. Number 2, or step 2, is choose your goal. All right, focus on one area that you feel would make the biggest difference. All right, because if you try to change everything, you're going to change nothing. Okay, you're going to procrastinate and you're going to do nothing. So step 3 is audit your environment. Okay, identify what may hold you back from achieving your goal. So now that you've identified your goal, you can start looking at your environment and start to become aware what could hold you back. All right, and step 4 is make a committed decision. Okay, commit to pursuing your goal. All right, most of us aren't taught how to make decisions. We're taught to follow what everybody else is doing, follow what other people are telling us what to do. This is your opportunity to make a decision to go after your goal. All right, and it's a huge step. Step 5 is create your own process. All right, discover a process that works for you. So again, this is going to be the step that you probably work on for 5 weeks. Okay, this is what we're going to have coaching calls on. This is what we're going to have, homework on, brainstorming sessions, just to get you going and getting you tuned into a process that works for you. All right, because there's plenty of ways to do just about anything. All right, you just got to find out what works for you. Now, how it's going to work is next week, starting the 17th, I'm just going to go live every day, Monday through Friday, the 5 steps, and I'm going to create the curriculum, basically create the trainings for this group, okay? And that way we'll have the recordings, and and it's just going to be in the same format as this, okay? I'm going to go through slides, try to keep it as concise as possible, just so you get right to, understanding what needs to be done and then doing it, okay? So I'm going to, again, go live on Instagram starting next week. Recordings will be available in our group, all right? And I want you to just go at your own pace, but just keep moving. That is the key here, is that you're moving towards, that goal that you set. Each step will have action items, action steps, and that's why I wanted to create that private Instagram accountability group. So on Instagram, and this is something I'm learning. I'm learning how to use this, and I want to keep it as simple as possible for you. You met me on Instagram. I figure we'll just try to keep it on Instagram if we can. Okay? So I can create a group here, group chat on Instagram. So that's what I'm going to do. Everybody that signs up for this program, I will put you into a accountability group. This is where we can submit action steps. We can ask questions. We can have weekly check-ins. We'll have the Q&A sessions. That's going to be based on, as the questions come in, I'll kind of figure out a schedule for, Q&A sessions. But this is also a disclaimer for you. If you don't take action, right? If you get in this group and you're not taking action, you go quiet, you're not answering, you will be removed. Okay, this group, I'm trying to get a group of guys who are committed, who are serious, who are willing to take action. So if you're not taking action, you will be removed from the group. So just understand that before you even attempt to join. And my goal here in everything that I do is not to overwhelm you with information. That's why I try to stick to these slides. Try to stay directly on point. I just want to provide you with actionable steps, all right, to get you moving. Because the more information that you take in without taking action, the more likely you are to procrastinate and do nothing. So we want to avoid that. And right now, this program is going to be for free, okay? This is kind of my demo. And so it's free for right now. So why now? Well, the longer you wait, the harder it gets. Okay? You have a choice. You either have another year stuck or you start a new chapter now. Okay? Imagine where you could be in 6 weeks if you start today. Your family needs you at your best. All right? So let's make that happen. Now, when it comes to a free program, it can be difficult understanding somebody's commitment. So I'm not crazy about just listening to people when they say, yes, they want in. I want to make it a little bit harder to get in. And you need to show me that you're willing to take action in order to get involved in this program. All right, so step 1 is sending me a DM right here on Instagram. All right, with a selfie commitment. Something like this picture that you see right here. Just grab a piece of paper, write in your name. So in this case, I wrote, I, Justin Tarr, am committed to show up, follow the process, and take action. Signed it and dated it. I need you, if you want to join, to do exactly that. Okay, write that out on a piece of paper, take a selfie picture of yourself, and directly send me a message with that photo. Okay, that will be me understanding that you're committed, okay, and you're ready to make a change in your life. And then once I receive that DM, I will add you to the private Instagram accountability group chat. Okay, so now you'll be in the group, and then I'll send you next steps and all that kind of stuff. But then after you do that and you're in the group, then the next step is just to show up for day 1, all right, which is this upcoming Monday on the 17th. All right, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, that's what we'll go over step 1. And I'm going to cap this at 10 guys. I feel like, this being like kind of a pilot for the program, I want to just make sure that I understand all the questions that come in. I have a clear path for you to succeed. So I figured 10 guys would be a good cap. All right, and there is a bonus for the first 5 that join. We'll get a free 30-minute one-on-one coaching call with me. All right, that you can use during this 6 weeks. All right. So I figured I'd give the first 5 people that take action. Again, it's all about action. So if you prove that you're willing to take action, you're the first 5. You should be rewarded for it. And then my closing remarks. This challenge will give you the step-by-step process to get unstuck, all right? But you have to take action. So if you're ready to get unstuck, prove it by taking that first step and send that commitment selfie. Your future self and your family will thank you, all right? So let's go. Life is too short to stay stuck. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message here on Instagram. Otherwise, I'll see you Monday for step 1. Take care.